Think the person sitting next to you at work is picking Duke to win it all just because of like deep-seated school spirit.
I mean, probably not.
Yeah, think again. The data just dropped, and it turns out 7 out of 10 people in your bracket pool are operating on ruthless, cold-blooded self-interest.
Which is honestly entirely logical.
Right. They want the glory, they want your money, or they just want to avoid the social pressure of coming in dead last.
Exactly. A tournament bracket is basically a complex risk assessment disguised as a sports tradition. You're
Yeah.
competing against diehards
And
and
people who literally haven't watched a single game since last April.
yeah, exactly.
So, welcome to today's deep dive. It is Sunday, March 15th, 2026.
It's the best day of the year.
It really is.
Yeah.
Selection Sunday has just wrapped up. The bracket is officially out, and our mission today is very specific. We are going to shortcut your way to dominating your March Madness bracket pool.
And we are pulling from a massive stack of live updates, bracketology metrics, and raw data from CBS Sports, ESPN, and AP News to do it.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because if you want to win, you can't just pick the teams with the best jerseys.
Definitely not a winning strategy.
No. You need to understand the underlying mechanics of how the selection committee built this specific bracket, where they laid the geographic traps, and the actual mathematics of a massive upset.
Right. And to find those advantages, we have to establish the baseline of the tournament first.
The heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire ecosystem of this bracket is dictated by the 4 number 1 seeds. The committee uses these top teams to anchor the regions, and how they distribute them tells us exactly what kind of behavior they're rewarding this season.
So let's look at those Titans. Duke takes the overall number 1 spot in the East. They're riding an 11-game win streak, completely driven by their projected top NBA draft pick, Cameron Boozer.
He's been unbelievable.
Just dominant. Out west, you have Arizona boasting this incredibly stacked starting 5 featuring Braden Burries and LeBron's son, Bryce James.
That West region is going to be a track meet.
Oh, absolutely. Then, in the Midwest, Michigan takes the top spot, and they force opponents into a literal geometry problem.
Yeah, that front court is terrifying.
Right. 7'3" Ade Mara and Yaxel Lendeborg. I mean, teams are statistically abandoning layups and just settling for low percentage mid-range jumpers against them.
They basically can't go inside.
No. And finally, rounding it out in the South, you have Florida, the defending national champions. So on paper, 4 absolute dominant forces.
But the way the committee distributed the rest of the field around them.
It's staggering. It really is. The East region specifically is a historical anomaly.
The density of elite programs packed into that 1/4 of the bracket totally defies normal seeding logic.
Putting Duke, UConn, and Kansas in the same region isn't just a tough draw. It's like putting 3 apex predators in the